I'm 41, and when I'm doing my makeup, I don't want to look snatched. If you're trying to look snatched, it's going to make you look older. So if you're over 40, I'm going to teach you how to do this dewy makeup look with all affordable products. If you're over 40 and not using an eye cream, we have a problem. I like to use a gentle eye cream on the top and the bottom of my lids. Underneath my makeup, I'm going to use a glowy serum. Let this soak into your skin for a few minutes before you put on your foundation. Over top of the serum, I'm going to go in with a radiance booster. This is going to give my skin that glow from within even once I put my foundation on. I'm going to take the Maybelline Skin Tint in the color 112. Remember, just because this is a skin tint doesn't mean it's not going to cover up our redness. If I take my brush and push really hard, I'm going to get less coverage. If I just stipple this onto my face, it's going to cover up my redness really easily. So this has covered up my redness, but it still looks like my skin. Since I'm 41, I need all the hydration underneath my eyes. So I'm putting my multi-balm underneath my concealer. I'm tapping 2 dots underneath my eyes, and then I'm also putting some on top of my lid. Just because we're over 40 doesn't mean we shouldn't be using setting powder. I'm going to use the NYX translucent powder. I'm only using a little bit, and I'm tapping it on top of my eye, and then I'm going to put some underneath my eyes. I'm taking the color Luminoso from Milani. I'm adding this to my cheek and up towards my temple. I like to fill up the cheek area with blush and not just put it right here. Now I'm going to add my bronzer in the color Tuscan Tan, and this is going right underneath that blush. I'm choosing a lightweight highlighter, and I'm also putting this on the apple of my cheek and on the highest point of my cheekbones. I'm taking the color Baked d'Oro from Milani, and this is what I'm going to use for my eyeshadow. I'm also picking up the same highlighter that I used, and I'm adding this to the top of my lid. This is an eyeliner pen, which is so much easier to use than a liquid eyeliner. If you don't want your mascara all over your face, use a tubing mascara. It's also important to set your T-zone so that your makeup does stay on all day. I'm using the eyeshadow stick from L'Oreal in the color Twinkly Rose, and I'm adding this on my lower lash line. I'm adding a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes. Instead of using lipstick, I'm going to use a liner and lip gloss. I'm lining my lips first. I stop my lip liner right here. I don't draw it into the corners of my lips. This is the color Soft Rose from Milani. The final step is my serum spray. So this is my finished 40 plus non-snatched makeup look.